Hello, everybody. Welcome to one of these Fotospeed videos. I'm here with Tim Jones and Toby Hurlinger, both from Fotospeed. Say hello, chaps.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening.
Yes, there's a bit of that with the cricket going on at the moment, but we won't go there. This is a happy time. We just thought actually it's going to be a quick video, 10-15 minutes. We're going to just have a quick sort of year in review. There's been some exciting things going on at Fotospeed, some interactions we've been having with all of you photographers out there. It's been a difficult year, as we all know, globally, but it's been really interesting seeing how photographers have adapted. They've created some wonderful work, and we've seen that through the videos that we've done and the live streams and everything else. So we're going to have a quick chat about that, and then we're going to get into some cool stuff that we've got coming next year and some ways you might be able to get involved and ways that we hope we can all work together to kind of lean on photography, as it were, to support us and encourage us to get out and enjoy our hobby, pastime, profession, whatever it might be, for all of us. But Toby, maybe first off, just from your point of view, it's been different, hasn't it, this year? What some of those challenges, and how do you feel Fotospeed have been able to adapt whilst kind of keeping that customer service, which you've always been very well known for? Have there been big challenges on that, and are you happy with how it's all worked out?
Well, I think the first thing to say is it has been a challenging year, and it's been, I guess, consistently inconsistent, which, I guess you've got to take the positives from any situation. The last 12, 18, 24 months has been like no other. And we've found that we've had to pedal 2-3 times as hard. We've had to adapt to lots of things, be really flexible across the board with supply chain issues. But we've come through it in a good position. We're so grateful to all of our customers who have supported us along the way and have engaged with, and I think enjoyed, the content that we've put out there during tricky times to try and inspire people and encourage people to do something different or do the same thing in a slightly different way. It's been fun, I guess. He says slightly tongue in cheek. No, it's been a lot of fun. What is brilliant is it's been an experience that unfortunately we've had to go through, but at the same time we're the only people of this generation who have been through it. It's a business experience that you can't train for. So with the team around us at Fotospeed and the customers, it's been great.
And Tim, I know, historically Fotospeed have been out and they've done events, and there's Photofest, which done for a number of years, and we might talk about in a moment. At the photography show, we've always had a big stand and people speaking. And I know this year, as in 2021, you were able to have the stand at the photography show. And was it important for you guys to reconnect with customers and have them there to give technical help and have the speakers again? How important was that for you from the point of view of Fotospeed?
I think it was really important. We got to meet these people that actually they'd just come into printing through lockdown, and at the show we actually got to meet them instead of through a screen, either by Zoom or kind of StreamYard like we're doing now. And we got to meet them and actually kind of look at their prints that they'd have brought along. I was amazed by the amount of people that actually brought prints and they said, "Look at my print." It was really nice to actually see those people had made that effort as well, because it was going to be a bit of a strange show at TPS. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was a bit busier than we thought. And it was a great show. The people that came were very much welcome, and we had a great time chatting to them as well. And also the speakers as well that was really good, just to actually be talking to people in a live environment instead of through the screen and through Zoom, really. So
I think one of the highlights, there's been quite a lot going on this year. There's a photography show, like we've said, and there's obviously all the interaction that you guys have with people on socials, including kind of the ongoing weekly, Print Monday and everything else. But I think just Toby, the YouTube thing, I know, Fotospeed, and obviously I've been involved a bit with that. Tim's done a lot of work on that. We've had guests on and we've done interviews. Do you feel that is a way for you to sort of reach out to those customers wherever they might be, because I know we've done a nice mix of hopefully inspirational stuff with photographers, but also a lot of technical stuff around printing, because people do trip up on that a bit, don't they? So how important is the YouTube going to be now and going forward for kind of keeping up that communication and support and inspiration as well?
Absolutely vital. I think the one thing this pandemic has done, apart from all the obvious, is it's accelerated everybody's digital capabilities, digital knowledge, and willingness to engage with content in ways which they weren't willing to engage with before. To think that 90% of meetings with people from a very young age to a much older age would be on Zoom, to think that way 18, 24, 36 months ago, you just wouldn't believe that it would happen. But rapidly we've come there. So it was very clear to us early on that we wanted to continue engaging with our customers in the same way as we did before. We wanted to still deliver the same kind of content and knowledge to them that we would normally have delivered via face-to-face camera club talk, mini road shows, Photofest, whatever it might be. We wanted to continue that relationship in best way we could. And it was obvious that we needed to up our game very quickly in the YouTube world. And I am very grateful to Tim and yourself and all the guests that we've had on there for getting involved and supporting us in that. Because from my understanding is half the battle is finding time for people to come on and interview them and create that content. But everybody's been really, really supportive and helped us grow that channel. So thank you. And long may it continue. It's not going away now. It's a big part of everybody's life now. Content, the kind of the noise, the amount of content that is out there has grown exponentially as well. So we've had to find our voice, and that's come through a consistent message and a consistent output of content.
Yeah, that's right. And it's worth knowing, if you aren't subscribed on the YouTube, every Thursday there's a video coming out, and there is a real mix of stuff from Tim and myself and some of the guests to do with technical stuff, which obviously Tim is the master of, some paper comparisons we've been doing, some interviews with photographers like we've alluded to there. And I think one thing going forward, Tim, there's going to be even more sort of structure around that, isn't there, next year, with regards topics that we're going to cover, and there'll be all manner of things to do with maybe videos, blogs to support that. And that's the plan, isn't it, going forward, certainly through the first part of the year? Yeah,
definitely the themes. But before I say about those things, I'd like to just say thank you to all the viewers, obviously all the guests we've had on as well, because it's been fantastic, and everyone who's subscribed and everyone who watches every week as well. A massive thank you for this year as well, because it's been really great for me to kind of do it, and Sam as well, I suppose. We've kind of been bowled over by the kind of response we've got. But yeah, moving into the new year, we've kind of come up with these themes that we're going to be rolling out. We're going to leave them as a little bit of surprise for the moment, but we will be kind of rolling those through the year and asking for contributions, be it on kind of social media and things, but also kind of the theme videos. And we hope, me and Sam are fingers crossed, we were just having a talk, weren't we, about kind of getting out in the new year and actually being out on shoots and going out and shooting new work and bringing it back to print as well, live and things. So fingers crossed, we're going to get some really great content out there as well, and obviously engaging as well. We want to push what people can do with print and kind of expand what their kind of vision of print can be as well.
Yeah, and I think hopefully we've done a good job of demystifying some of it so far. There's a lot of common questions that get asked, but the Fotospeed guys are always going to be there, either on the YouTube channel with something that's done, or if you get hold of them through the contact on the website, there'll always be someone that can answer the question. There's nothing that isn't known or can't be found out, and everything else. So I think if we look forward, Toby, next year, and obviously the hashtag FS Print Monday has always been a big competition annually. Is the plan to keep going forward with that? And are there other events you can hint at, or are we not at the stage where we're allowed to tell people some of those yet, COVID allowing?
So for us, the things that we have worked on consolidating over the last 12 months. As you've mentioned, there's the FS Print Monday competition we run on Twitter, which is a weekly image competition. So we've consolidated that, and we're going to run that into next year as we have for the last probably 5 or 6 years now. The Facebook group, which is a sort of a tips and tricks, we've tried to grow that as best we can and make that a real point, a focal point for customers to come and find out all the little bits and bobs that they need to know, from color management to paper types and so on and so forth. That we've got some plans on how we can grow that, special guests, more live type events with photographers. Then we've obviously worked on the YouTube, and we're spending a lot more time. Hopefully we will have a dedicated studio rather than well, as you can see where I am, possibly in the storeroom, possibly not. I couldn't possibly comment. But a dedicated space for that, so that we can really grow that and make more of that for everybody. Hopefully, we will bring back Photofest, our own show of speakers and also trade show attached to that. But that's all a bit up in the air at the moment. But we're working hard to get that one going again. We've got the monthly themes to inspire and give sort of little activities for people to do. So there's always something out there. We were very conscious that when the camera clubs went a bit quiet, understandably so, that a lot of the reason people had to print sort of faded away slightly. So if we can give reason to get out there, do things project based or however that looks, and then to take that through to print, that's really important to us. And then we've got some new products in the pipeline, which I'm not going to go into right now, but we've got some new products to come, and obviously the photography show in September. So 2022 is looking very full, very busy. Obviously, all COVID dependent, and we will just adapt to that as that unfolds throughout the year. But we're here, and we're going to make it the best 2022 that we can possibly make it.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, listen, I think that one of the main reasons I enjoy doing stuff with you, and hopefully a lot of people out there, customers and fellow photographers alike, is that it isn't just a faceless place. You're here, Toby, Tim. Obviously, people will have seen you on the videos, and they know you on the end of the phone or an email. Obviously, I'm doing some work with you from a photographic point of view. So, we are all, it is, without wishing to sound too cliche, it is kind of one big photographic community. And these guys know what they're doing technically, but we're all here interested in the art of photography and the benefits it can bring everyone. So hopefully through all those mediums that Toby's mentioned there, we're going to reach out physically and virtually online to help encourage you all to do that, because it's so important, I think, to have photography as something you can find, enjoyment in, happiness in. And we all know that the print is kind of the end destination for that, and there's no kind of disagreeing with that. So that's I think probably a great place to stop. We've kind of covered all the stuff I think we want to hit to there, unless anyone else has anything they want to jump in with. From me is just a thank you. It's just a thank you to everybody. I know it's been tough for everybody. If anybody has anything they want from us in terms of content, just reach out, let us know what we can produce. If anybody's stuck on anything, we've got a whole raft of ways that we try and make ourselves available to you, and they're open. So yeah, we look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. Good. Well, thank you, everyone. We hope you have a fantastic festive period and early new year, and stay tuned, stay subscribed, and we shall all speak to you for a great 2022. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.